The album Clancy has been released in its entirety. Every music video for the album has been published, including Paladin Strait, and viewed millions of times. The digital remains has been downloaded and decoded extensively. And yet, there are many questions which we still don't have answers to, and many events which still don't make sense in our current understanding of the lore. And not because these are insignificant. For instance, who is Blurryface? Yes, it does seem very clear to say that Nicholas Bourbaki and Blurryface are one and the same, but as I explained in my video What We Forgot About Blurryface, it also seems pretty easy to throw doubt on the validity of that claim. And I think that it is very fair to say that things may not always be as they seem. Remember, we thought for years that Clancy was dead. And the next question goes hand in hand with the first. Who is the real antagonist to the story? Is it Blurryface? Or is it one of the other 9 bishops, perhaps Andre? Or is there some other force, beyond the bishops, whom the 9 or 8 themselves serve? Next, and this is very fundamental, we still don't know who Clancy really is. Is he just a symbol of the Banditos and their resistance? Or is he a real person? Is he just Tyler? The meaning of his name, Son of the Red Warrior, has interesting significance which has not yet been fully explained. And even if we move away from the figures of the story and turn to look at the story itself, we are faced with a whole new set of questions. For instance, where is the fire that we saw at the end of The Outside and in the digital remains? In The Outside, it very much looks like the towers and city of Dema are burning. But in Paladin Strait, they look very much unscathed. So did the fire in The Outside really take place at that point in the story? Or was there some kind of time jump that we were unaware of? In Clancy's letters, he explains that the power of seizing is something which has fallen into his hands, and it is a weapon which he plans to use to overthrow the bishops. But we don't really see that played out in Paladin Strait. Although some have theorized because of this that various figures on the side of the Banditos were seized, that was not explicitly depicted, and it's not clear that that actually did happen. And then, if we take a step back even further, and look at the bigger picture of Dema and the world of Trench as a whole, there are some very interesting questions to consider. Firstly, what is Dema really? And how did the bishops come to power? In the I Am Clancy video, it is alluded to that they hijacked an existing religion. So what was in place before? And how did that power grab go down? Secondly, was this character of Tyler or Clancy always in Dema? Did he grow up there? The letters strongly imply that he did not. And in fact, when the story begins, he's been in Dema for only 9 years, and is already a fully grown adult. So how and when did he get there? So many questions still unanswered, and some may never receive a definitive or explicit answer. But over the next few months, I plan to explore, unpack, and propose answers to these questions, based upon the information with which we have already been provided. With that being said, thank you for watching, and be sure to comment your own thoughts and theories below. And don't forget to subscribe for more commentary and reviews.